heading to Palatka. The next tournament is, well, it's Friday. The next tournament's a week from tomorrow. The river has not been my friend. Although I have caught my personal best on the river. I don't know. It's mixed emotions. I usually don't do well, but I've caught my personal best. I don't know. One of the factors of the St. Johns River is working the tide and making sure you're on it at the right time, and that's what makes this place so hard. Besides the fact that it's friggin' enormous. I mean, there's so many places you can fish, and hell, you could spend all day thinking you're in the right place, and you might not be anywhere near them. I don't know. My plan for the tournament is we're launching out of the city docks in Palatka. There's a couple spots I want to hit on the way to what's going to be my final destination, I think, which is going to be Crescent Lake. I've got more time on Crescent Lake. I haven't done phenomenally well on Crescent Lake, but you know, I know more. It's much smaller, so it's easier to figure out than the river. Now, of course, there's guys that fish the river, and every time they fish it, they catch 23 pounds plus, and so I don't know. You know, it's hard to say this is a tournament you can smash them if you can find them, but trying to beat out those guys that have been fishing the river and know the river up and down and have every shell bar in the world marked on their graph, and they'll just bounce from shell bar to shell bar until they catch a limit of 5-pounders and kick everybody's ass. But not to be negative, I'm just saying there's guys in this club that's their thing. They know how to fish the river, and they can go out there and smash them. And but we're gonna give it a whirl. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna check a couple of spots today. I'm gonna stay on the river all day. I'm not gonna run to Crescent Lake. There's no point. I kind of know where I want to fish there. But try to find some stuff on the river while the tide's running out, and see if I can kind of get a game plan going for the first half. And I still have to check the tides and see what it's going to do next Saturday when we're launching. So I might just have to run to Crescent, because it's, you know, we're in the flat part of the tide, and it doesn't matter what I do, they're not going to be biting because it's just not the right time. So check us out. The joys of boat ownership. So I'm in the water, go to start the motor, nada. Not a freaking click, nothing. Which I charged the batteries up, I don't know. So I just bounced around some terminals, got the motor to fire using the battery for the graphs and whatnot, but I plan on using the graphs. So the last thing I want to do is be using the graphs, run the battery down, can't start the big motor, and then I'm stuck on the river. So I'm in the water. I'm gonna have to load the boat back up, go take the go to auto store, have them check the battery, I guess put a new battery in it, or just call it a day, and we won't even practice. We'll just go out and wing it next week. Won't be the first time, probably won't be the last time, but not the way I wanted to do it. And what a bitch. Is what it is. This boat's been pretty good. It's never really left me hanging, so batteries go bad. It's just the way it is, and unfortunately it happened right. I guess it's better to have happen right here at the docks as opposed to out there on the water in the first stop, and I go to turn the motor over and it does nothing, and I'm freaking 2 miles away from the ramp, and I spend the next 4 hours trolling back. So that's the update. We'll see where it goes from here. think he's 12. I don't think he's 12. Oh, he's 12. He's 12. He's a keeper. He's a keeper. Well, you always kind of hope for something a little bigger than a 13-incher, but you can't complain about having one, at least. It's not the one I was looking for, but jerky. Mmm. 2. All day to get 2. You God damn, that was a fucking 4-pounder. Goddamn fucking piece of shit. Fucking sucks. Motherfucker. Goddamn fucking piece of shit. Fucking suck. God, fucking damn. Motherfucker. Two.